Hello everyone and welcome to 5, 7, you've seen the title, a couple of things that Hitman doesn't really explain too well or you just, you might not know. So I wanted to make this video. Anyway, I got timestamps down below for anything you're particularly looking for, or if you know something that I didn't say in this video, put it down in the comments. Anyway, let's get into it. Can I get him? Oh, there we go. Alright, and first up, it involves this. The rat poison. I could not, for the longest time, figure out how to use this. I was trying to hit, X, square, triangle. I just couldn't figure it out. All you gotta do is just grab it and then just let go with R1 or L1. And that's it. Yeah, suspicious, but that's how you do it. I don't know if anybody else is in the same camp, but man, oh man, was it ever confusing. Oh, that was a bad shot. And next up is, if you put your palm up, I know the game tells you, but it wasn't quite clear for me. You can get some information there, like what you're wearing, your oh, that was weird, your two targets. But this mini-map here, it is not there at default. If you want to have that there, I mean, you could play like this if you wanted. If you want to have that there, just press the start or the menu button on your right controller, go to options, and go to gameplay, minimap, and right there, you want to select that as on. If you want, you can turn it off, and then, come on, there you go. It will be off, but I mean, there's no point. But it's your game, your choice, whatever you want to do. Anyway, on to the next.
Why would you do this?
What is wrong with you?
Ah, that's so satisfying. Man, she's super dead. Where are you going? And next one would be how to access the map or intel or, that kind of vital information. Because if you just hit the menu button, you get this with options. Okay, maybe it's the PS button for whatever reason. Nope, not the case. What you have to do is you have to hit that menu button on your right controller twice. Like, hit it twice quickly, and there we go. You can look at your inventory, any intel, any of the challenges as well, and then obviously your map. But the map's really weird. You don't normally, you'd hit R2 or L2 and move the map like that, but you don't. You use the right or left analog stick to move the map, and then you click down here to zoom in and out, which I find really strange. Hopefully that will get fixed with a patch. It just doesn't feel good in VR if you've, been playing VR for a little bit. Anyway, yeah. So to get out, just hit double tap and you're good to go. Can I get this? We'll move on to the next one. Oh, yeah. Can I get him? One shot? I hit him. Okay, we'll take that. On to the next. And up next, we have the coin. If you take it out, and if you just lightly tap R2, you do a cool little trick. It gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever, but it is really neat. You can actually do it with...
Hello, excuse me.
Hello.
I think this could be yours.
It is, thank you. You can do it with both.
No way!
Maybe some magic tricks and whatnot. Anyway, it gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Just really fun, something to do. Anyway,
Hey you
on to the next. Uh-oh, people are mad. And next up, we just have a little thing about the weapons that it wasn't quite clear to me because it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's re-racking these. Oh, I missed. Re-racking the slide. You have to do it every single time that you reload the weapon. So the mag's dry, rack the slide. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot a couple of rounds. Right? I still got 15 in the chamber. Oh, let me get in here. I'll reload. Can't shoot. Have to rack the slide. Doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm hoping that gets addressed with an update, because it is quite annoying. It gets the flow of combat. It's in the way of the flow of combat is what I'm trying to say. Oh my. Anyway, just thought I'd bring that up in case you didn't know. You can also, if you didn't know, you can throw guns, and it is... Oh, I'm gonna die here. It is hilarious. Anyway, move on to the next one. And the next one, if you're having some issues, you know, firing your weapons and stuff like that, it just doesn't feel good, I would suggest turning off the aim assist. I find the aim assist just really gets in the way. And man, and it's really, really annoying. So what you want to do is you want to go into options, go to controls, aim assist, and just turn that off. I would suggest turning that off. And I also would suggest smooth turning if you can handle that.
Of course!
It just makes things, well, smooth. Or easier to play, in my opinion. But aim assist, yeah, turn that off. I think you'll have a world of difference. The gunplay still feels a little strange. Like I can't quite place it, but it is a lot better without aim assist. Anyway, on to the next. This here is just a little bonus tip, the fiber wiper. If you're not quite sure how to use it, you've got to hit R2 and L2 together, you know, and he'll bring it out like that, and then you can, yeah, there you go, and then you can choke people. Anyway, on to the next one. And another one, it's quite obvious, I would assume, but just in case you don't know, I know I'm not a very high level. I did play Hitman 1. I know you can carry stuff over, but I think you had to have played Hitman 2 for that to have worked, or made an IO account. Anyway, that's off topic. Anything you do in VR and vice versa, like if you just sit down and want to play Hitman, that stuff will carry over. So for instance, in the career, you know, in challenge, man, that's, holy shit, that's amazing. Anyway, I definitely need to unlock that. That is amazing. You actually, like I did this on flat. The challenges, you know, and stuff carry over your level and all that. I know it's obvious, but if you didn't know, it was kind of like RE4 where if you play in flat or you play in VR, they're synergistic, if you will, or they synergize.
What did you say?
Anyway, I'm rambling. You know what I'm saying. I'm SodaMoose. And if you made it this far, I really appreciate your time. I hope you found this informative, and if there's something else that you find interesting, or something I missed, or something that I might not know, or someone in the comments might not know, drop it down below. Love to talk about it. And are you enjoying Hitman so far? I know I am. I didn't think I would, but man, this is really good fun. Who's shooting me? I'm definitely, yeah, I'm gonna die. Look at all that, looks like zombies. Anyway, I appreciate your time, and I'll catch you later. I don't like your shirt.